Lady Whistledown's in the bushes watching. She's in the tree writing down. I didn't realise how much I was going to love Bridgerton. I'm hooked. I've only seen 3 episodes, but I feel tethered to this show. So let's just get on with it. Let's just watch the next 3 episodes. This episode's called An Affair of Honour, but I read it as An Affair of Horror. And I feel like that's what it's going to feel like. I was just gonna do it. I don't know what I was gonna make a joke. But to see...
Miss Bridgerton, are you unwell?
I'm perfectly well. Of course.
I feel like this reaction video is not gonna go well because I'm already speechless. Just from the prince touching her neck, but her imagining it was the Duke. This is what this show is.
Is it true? Am I to be the sister of a princess? Will you have to wear a crown? Will you have to move to a castle?
I like how she's like, all these questions like, oh my god, are you going to marry him? Is this going to happen? Is this going to happen? And then the other sister, Eloise, is like, but you don't want this. You don't want to marry him. One's so for it and one's so against it.
Does that sack of grain have a German accent or is it my imagination?
Just like to soldier on. Without your greatest admirer present this afternoon.
Alice will be present.
I am leaving England. My business is concluded.
Your business now that you can't have Daphne.
Only thing His Grace would like to miss is the chance of seeing the Bridgerton girl on the arm of a prince.
Perhaps you're right.
Both of you understand I'm just here, do you?
No, you're completely invisible to me.
Plays the pianoforte very prettily.
Show me a smile, girl.
I beg your pardon.
Are they trying... They're not trying to match them up, right?
Show Lord Rutledge your lovely smile.
Pemberton isn't trying to toss her off to the old geezer.
You cannot be serious. How dare you conduct yourself in such a brazen manner? Do you see now what I must endure daily, my lord?
I hate her so much.
If you think I'm going to marry that vile old... Those suitors are courting you, my dear. That could take weeks.
Ew, it was for the old geezer. What are we doing? What are we doing?
Marina, would you like me to stay in?
Nah, I love that Penelope's so nice to her.
I'm here to call on Miss Featherington.
What of your daughters? Daughters? Oh god, I can't even speak. What is happening with me? Well, don't look so shocked. I mean, I am, but you don't look shocked.
I'd rather do anything than stay a moment longer in that house while everyone flutters around Daphne cooing over her prospect.
Is there not jealousy, Eloise?
Once they are engaged, I shall be next in line. If anything, I hope Daphne stays on the shelf forever.
Oh no, she don't want it. As in, she don't want it to stop for Daphne.
Lady Whistledown's identity is quite protected.
If anyone can find her, it is us, I rather think.
Oh, if I could get out of any of the week's events to help you, I certainly would.
Yes, turn this into a detective mystery.
Fear not, my man is made of stainless stuff.
Yes, again! Come on, Andre!
We don't want to bet on your man. We're for Simon's man. When a guy rolls up his shirt sleeves, that's when you know it's over. It's the end for Daphne. She can't look away. She's having a fight of her own. Plant a facer! No! Yeah, come on. Get him on the ropes. That's what I'm talking about.
You sit about writing nothing all day long.
Very well. I am telling Francesca about
It's her
what an
notes.
officious little busybody you are.
It's her clues to find out who's Lady Whistledown. My bet is that it's not one of the maids. It's going to be one of these named characters. One of these main people.
I have no objections to them. People speak well of him. Whatever you decide, Daff, you shall have my support.
I love it. I love that she has a choice.
You need to decide now.
Got to think about it.
You certainly have not known him long.
Oh, the mum don't want to let her go. She was pushing it the whole time, but now that it's actually an opportunity for it.
If you should have something to say, Mama, please say it.
Well, I only wonder...
You don't look at him the way you look at the joke.
Daphne, I know what I saw.
What you saw
It was fake.
was a lie. It was an act, and it worked. We got what we wanted. You did too, I
didn't think they'd actually say it this soon.
It was not real, Mama.
It was real to me.
It is over now. Do not have to pretend any longer.
She's so sad. I'm sad for her. You were a hot couple. And you know, the prince ain't bad. But he's not Simon. Respectfully.
A wayward touch, or heaven forbid, a kiss, would banish any young lady from society in a trail of ruin.
Is someone having sex tonight or something? Oh no.
I should like to see how she spins.
This is so weird. Please stop it. Why do we keep pairing these young, beautiful women with these old, disturbing men?
You could have chosen anyone. You have gentlemen lined up to pay you tribute. I never thought you capable of being my enemy.
The man made his choice, Cressida.
That is true. You were not betrothed, and the man's got his own free will too. Even though, you know, you committed to the swoon, his head got turned.
I do hope there's room on your dance card tonight for the two of us.
I believe there is.
It's blank. So you know this whole dance card is, you know, putting in the guys you're going to dance with. Can just one guy fill out all the spots? And just be like, I want you for the whole night? Is the painting where they almost touched hands? Or they did touch hands? I'm so ready for Simon to just storm in there and write his name on Daphne's card.
I do not know what I was expecting, but it surely was not this.
Took the words out of my mouth. I thought it was going to be an intimate session between the two of them.
There, you see?
He's kind of preoccupied with something else right now. I kind of think Lady Bridgerton might be one of the best characters. Yeah, Bridgerton's, that family's definitely on top right now.
Why do you have them, anyway, all of these whistle downs? Must I explain myself to you?
She's an avid reader, just like you, and most of everyone else that lives here.
What are you doing in my room, Eloise? Thinking perhaps you are Lady Whistledown.
Are you not meant to be the smart one?
I beg your pardon.
Insult injury.
Would ever have the time to be Lady Whistledown with all the work we must do?
She's laid it on now.
You believe I would be working for you if I had all the money Whistledown does?
It would be a good cover, you know? That could be a good retirement fund.
Get out.
Oh no, actually that has got a sting a little bit. She said, I thought you were the smart one. Eloise, that is your sign to give up.
Surely she cannot be interested in Lord Rutledge, can she?
I think the only thing Miss Thompson is interested in is a swift rescue indeed.
Yeah, look at her face. Is there any question? Is she in it? She's not into this.
Are the things a man looks for in a wife?
Miss Thompson, a dance?
Stop the old man.
And what's the suspicious illness you came down with? It seems to have manifested as a walking spittle factory with very large teeth.
That is funny.
Miss Bridgerton.
Simone. Looking sexy in the moonlight.
I came to say goodbye.
To whom?
To you.
Why? You're not friends. You never were. What a peculiar thing, what a peculiar thought to think
We never
we
were friends, as you made abundantly clear.
And I am sorry for that.
Please do not apologise.
Stand your ground.
You should know that your apology has absolutely no effect on my life. Nor does your leaving London.
Oh, she's eating him up.
Will you be happy?
Why would I not be?
Don't say shit like that if you're not going to commit.
I do not have to explain myself to you. I do not owe you anything.
Damn
He is
right.
perfect for me. I am going to be a princess.
Oh, okay. You just only sound a little bit like a sport little child.
Are you going to say anything?
No, he's going to kiss you. He's getting ready to grab your face and smash it into his.
Miss Bridgerton!
Are we going back to the courtyard where she was caught with the other guy? Are they allowed to kiss before marriage?
My sincere apologies.
Oh, maybe not. Or he's apologising because, you know, she didn't say, yeah, go on, kiss me. Because, you know, I know Anthony was like doing more than just kissing with that girl, but obviously... How far are we going? Well, this is definitely not allowed before marriage. Lady Whistledown's in the bushes watching. She's in the tree writing down.
You'll marry her.
Oh, yeah!
We can only hope that no one saw you take such liberties and that my sister is safe.
Immediately. Oh!
Marry her.
Ah!
I cannot marry her.
Ah! You bastard!
You have defiled her innocence, and now you refuse her hand.
Thank you, thank you.
I cannot marry her.
Oh, you fucking can. Just fix the issues in your mind with your dad.
A duel.
A duel?
Anthony, you cannot.
Do a joust. Not a boxing match. Let's joust.
I shall see you at dawn.
At dawn? Oh my god.
You would rather die than marry me.
Die? Are we shooting pistols? Are we sword fighting? Is this what they mean by a duel? A literal duel? You would rather die than marry Daphne, someone who it seems like you want to be with. But Anthony, great older brother, stepping in, trying to protect your, I'm about to say daughter, trying to protect your sister's innocence, trying to protect her reputation and her worth. Oh, so much happens within like 3 minutes. Something crazy. And all it takes is like 2 minutes of screen time and...
I seem to have enjoyed myself too much this evening. I should be on my way.
You're not the only one that enjoyed themselves too much this evening. Daphne!
Surely, though, Colin is a touch young for marriage.
A touch young? Are they not the same age?
The other young men who play games and guard their affections. He is eager.
He's eager.
Sorry, am I keeping you awake with all this talk?
Yes, I do feel sleep coming over me.
Sorry, I don't want to talk anymore. I'm going to bed.
And since you and Eloise are so close, we will all practically be sisters.
Imagine that.
Aww, cute. No, Marina's so happy. Penelope, what's on your mind, babes? You want Colin, don't you? Oh, you're really freaking out. What is happening, girl? Eloise, I've got a lead. It's not my servant.
I thought she had to be a servant, but I was wrong. Quite wrong.
Quite wrong. Yes, emphasis on the quite.
Who would actually be invited to all of the parties, able to hear things unnoticed by others?
Queen Charlotte.
Eloise, I do not care.
Oh.
People have real problems, mature problems, problems that have nothing to do with the secret.
Mature problems? No, that's just a little mean.
You do not care about marriage.
Well, what if I do?
Whoa.
I cannot expect you to understand. Not everyone can be a pretty Bridgerton.
Whoa. Oh my god. What is going... This episode really is an affair of horror. I was right when I misread it. Oh my god, everyone... I feel like I want to cry with every interaction. It's getting so heated. You can tell I can't stand shouting. Oh no, Penelope and Eloise were great friends. What's going on with Penelope?
You think that just because I'm a woman, I'm incapable of making my own choices?
Not necessarily, but it is true. Simon is like Anthony, and Anthony's a little horn dog.
I will need you to stand as my second.
Oh, it is pistols shooting. 1, 2, 3, draw.
Then I shall have to leave the country and you'll be head of the family in every way that matters.
So much for the second born being... having all the fun.
Good God, did someone die?
Soon? Possibly soon.
You're not supposed to be on a ship by now?
Change of plans.
I have a duel. Have a duel at dawn.
Exactly how insulted was she?
I believe you may have strayed too far from home tonight.
Sienna, please.
He needs one last bang before he goes out with a bang.
You talk in dreams, my lord, and yet you deprive me the luxury of sleep.
I duel at dawn.
It's quite funny, that. Tell Jay one last bang before he goes out with a bang. Close the door. Privacy, guys. Don't light the candle.
I know that you have spent all our money.
I know he's crying, but it feels like he's laughing.
I do not know what to do. Portia.
Neither does she. She's like, why is this man crying? No, he's manipulating you with his tears. He's crying because he's caught. Oh, she really has no sympathy. She has no empathy for anyone. Oh my god, they're on horses. It is a joust. It's a joust with pistols. Daphne has to run out in front of the horses.
Now, allow them to bring this ugly business to a conclusion themselves.
Oh, I'm so confused. Why does everyone seem okay with them doing a duel? Like, there's the potential that your brother's gonna die.
Is there anything you need from me?
My affairs are in order.
Don't even look the man in the eye. I love how back in the day, I'm going to continue my sentence because it applies to what I'm seeing right now. Back in the day, they were so dramatic. Look at her riding with her cloak flowing behind her.
For what it is worth, I am sorry.
Your apology is worth nothing to me.
You guys are like childhood buddies. You can't kill your best friend. Jesus!
Oh, good God.
Did he think he shot her?
What the hell do you think you're playing at?
Says the man who just shot at me.
You just rode into the middle of a duel.
Yeah, and she looked badass doing it.
You should not have come. My mind's not changed.
It must.
No, fuck off, bitch. You literally like gonna fuck her, and then he was like, no, I'm not gonna marry her. No, I don't want to do that.
If you do not marry me, I shall be ruined.
Right, she's like getting what she wants because she wants to marry him. Fake dating to the extreme.
I know you do not love me, but I never thought you could despise me so.
Daphne.
Despise you so much. Oh.
I can never give you children.
Why? You don't have a penis?
It is your dream to be a mother, is it not?
Sorry.
To have a household full of love and laughter.
Oh, I'm an idiot. It's not that he despises marriage entirely. It's because what follows marriage is kids. He don't want kids because he don't want to keep the name of Hastings alive. He wants to kill it with him. But Daphne wants kids. And he don't want to take that from her. Right, that's okay, Simon. Sorry, I completely forgot about that second point. You guys, it's okay. You guys don't have to marry. I see why he doesn't want to marry.
The Duke and I are to be married.
What? Bitch, did you not just hear his whole speech? You want kids. Don't give that up for yourself. I can't, man. Oh, it's crazy. It's crazy. How am I so invested? How? That's... Like, not to say that I expected this show to be like so shit and rubbish and blah 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 blah. No, I just didn't think the characters and the storylines would just have me this hooked. Yes, pretend you are asleep the whole time, babes. I feel rested. That beauty sleep was needed.
Is my mother yet awakened?
She's hungover.
I have a terrible headache indeed.
Wait till we hear about last night. Wait till you hear about the night I had.
I'm engaged.
Oh, well, that is one.
I love that. Yay!
Will be a princess.
No, she'll be a duchess.
You do not seem pleased. Whatever is wrong?
Babes, just wait till we hear the story.
Well, tell me everything. How do you feel?
Yeah, tell us exactly how it went down.
I do not wish to lie to you, but the Duke and
You do not need to tell me anything.
We get down to B's knees.
I know good society makes quite a fuss about such things.
The mum's okay
When it
with
comes
it.
to love, such things happen much more frequently than one might expect.
Literally, like, do they not understand?
We had trouble controlling our passions as well.
Oh, TMI, hello. Did they just, like, not realise back then? Like, I'm sure, like, 90% of couples were doing it before they got married.
Officially betrothed to the Duke of Hastings.
Oh, and he don't even know. Oh, poor Prince.
Has something happened?
A lot.
There are only two reasons to race to the altar: true love or concealing a scandal.
I thought that she was just going to end it on true love. Like, you don't believe that, Lady Whistledown. You know full well it's scandal. All the secrets and lies and deceit these little women of society go through.
The fault is mine for misreading your polite attentions is something more.
Aww. What do I feel for him?
This engagement is of your own free will, is it not? Because if the Duke is forcing your hand...
Forcing me?
You should hear the story.
If anything, I'm the one forcing him.
Kidding. Kidding. No, we're both feeling it equally.
Though I must say, I certainly hope the
She's
Duke's
Lady
proposal
Whistledown.
was at least half as romantic as that.
Far from it, babes. You should hear the story. Okay, so she wasn't just rooting for the prince. She was just rooting for love. She just loves love. It looks like he's been crying all night.
Well, if it isn't the most...
When he looks at you, he falls in love.
We are so happy.
Very much so.
Whoa. Oh, awkward.
And as a souvenir when you return from your travels this year.
I am uncertain of my travels at the moment, Pen.
But you were so keen to travel.
It is true.
Penelope, what are you doing?
Things in London I should miss even more than seeing the world.
Colin.
I hate to think Marina is simply wasting her time she simply does not have, of course. That is all.
Penelope scheming.
They are not for you, ma chère, but for your amoureux. What else do you think a honeymoon is for?
To finish what you started in the bushes.
Though I dare say it would have been difficult to see the gardens with any real clarity at night.
My view of the garden was perfectly clear from the safety of the terrace.
She's trying to say you out there with the guy as well.
And you shall be just as you are now, unmarried and untitled. So you can either be a duchess's friend or her enemy. It is entirely up to you.
I'd imagine a man like the Duke does not take kindly to being forced into anything.
Great music coming in after that.
It is the king, your majesty.
Dead. Lucid.
Why does she want him dead so much? What?
May I express my gratitude for your granting of this special license?
Perhaps, my lord, you should not.
Denied. Denied.
For some reason, the Archbishop of Canterbury did not think he owed me an explanation.
I think you should get an explanation if they deny it to you.
It is not the Archbishop. It is the Queen. Perhaps she has taken your rejection of her nephew to heart. Or perhaps she is simply bored.
The Queen can deny it. I mean, she's the Queen, but...
Tell her you are in love. Plain and simple and true.
That feels like laying it on thick. Just expressing how much, oh, we love each other so much, we must get married. Is it a sex party? Why did they exchange a look and then he went straight back to it?
If I were to marry Mr. Bridgerton, you would be connected to a very powerful family indeed.
With enough money to pay off your husband's debt.
That is only assuming we wait until the wedding night to consummate the union. You will seduce him.
Penelope's overhearing it!
You have
Saturday.
Well, you just know Penelope's gonna run down the streets screaming this plan out loud. Oh, goodness. Just when you think a scene couldn't get better, they then show what's outside the room.
Amelia was ill several years ago.
She came to my room about a fortnight ago. Did you not see her? What has this woman done to my child? No, what have you done? She has killed my child!
Oh gosh, she's killed your child. Has he got like dementia or Alzheimer's or something like that? And that's why we don't see him a lot.
You see, Your Majesty, it was love at first sight.
It was not, Your Majesty.
It was fake dating, but then I fell in love with her. So now we're doing fake marriage.
But Miss Bridgerton thought me presumptuous, arrogant, insincere. All fair, really.
All fair, really. It's a bit fair.
Not to mention the sister of my best friend, and so romance was entirely out of the question.
Oh my god, best friend's brother. Best friend's sister.
I did not want Miss Bridgerton to only be my friend. I wanted her to be my wife.
Touching.
And so I plead with you not to make us wait.
Look at her. Lady Bridgerton. She's shocked.
I shall like to offer you the choice. Do you wish to marry this man?
I do. This is not the wedding. There's like 4 people there. Like 8, but still. Well, he looks a bit nauseous. You can't tell me this is the wedding, where it's literally just her family and just his family. I mean, it's nice, it's intimate. These people genuinely care about these people getting married, but they're the Bridgertons, and he's the bloody Duke of Hastings. I thought it'd be a bit of a bigger soiree.
You can choose anyone but him.
Anyone but him. Eloise is just using this wedding to find out who Lady Whistledown is.
We should not be alone in here.
No, we should not.
Colin isn't the type of guy. No, come on, Colin. Colin, resist.
I can hardly believe I'm saying this, but we cannot go further. You are a lady, and I must maintain your honour and mine.
Yes, Colin, you're so much better than your brothers.
Then marry me. I know we have only...
She got the proposal. Lock it down.
We will marry by the end of the season.
It's a rather long engagement.
Or simply romantic. You deserve...
She'll be shown by then.
I suppose you will enjoy your wedding night at the very least.
Does Daphne not know what comes next?
You believe Whistledown is Lady Danbury?
When it's Queen Charlotte.
You would like to know what evidence I have gathered?
The Queen is... Yep. The Queen wants to know.
Tell me what you know.
Well, I believe her a widow.
I love that other people are so obsessed with Eloise finding out who Lady Whistledown is.
The other night.
What happened the other night? I do not believe anything happened at all.
I see they have an understanding.
My wife, Mrs. Lucy Granville.
We don't have an understanding anymore. What you get up to in your private time, yeah, it's totally fine, but you got a wife.
If it is this difficult to discuss, how difficult must it be to perform?
It is not difficult.
Oh, God, it's like acrobats.
I mean, if she allows us a visit, I'm quite sure you'll enjoy the peace and quiet.
You want to miss all of you?
No, honestly, you can't go from a massive family to not having any of them around. Speaking from someone with a massive family.
I know we cannot be any more different, but there is one thing we do share. The certainty that you will make your own way in this world. I'm sure of it, Eloise.
That is so cute. They needed to have a nice moment together. Oh, all the family.
So we will be spending our wedding night at the inn.
the look of disdain on her face.
Your room of grace is just over here.
Separate rooms?
Should I...
Yes.
Yes.
Are they going to act like they hate each other in the marriage? Like, I'm so confused. They do like each other. Like, I know like he's like being respectful, yeah, going into another room. But like, do they talk to each other? I don't know. It just looks like there's some tension between them. Not of the sexual kind. I mean, them pacing around in their rooms is fine. That's the sexual kind coming in. And Daphne's gonna go knock. He's standing on the other side, he's standing on the other side.
You have avoided my presence.
In order to allow you your liberty.
Barely been able to look me in the eye.
Because I could not bear witness to the misery I have caused you.
You did not.
Yes!
I am the one who trapped you into this marriage.
I trapped you.
You're trapped each other. You're trapped together.
I do not understand.
I do not know how to be any more clear.
Well, do not get angry.
I'm not.
I don't know why I don't know how to be.
When one burns for someone who does not feel the same.
You
burn for me?
Burn for me.
Why do you think I followed you into that garden?
Why do you think I went into that garden? If you would have only looked at me this week for longer than 2 seconds, you would...
She would have exploded.
I burn for you.
They're twin flames. If you stand too close, you might set the inn on fire.
Do you want me to stop?
Oh, God, no. Oh, heavens, no.
I want to show you more.
More? There's more? I'm kind of obsessed with Daphne's innocence.
Did you touch yourself? Like we talked about?
Yeah, she thought of you.
Show me.
I cannot.
Naturally. Oh, I thought he got up to leave. Thank you for showing his bum.
I feel wonderful.
What a gut to the end of the episode. Well, that happened. You saw that, right?
I'm afraid it will have to wait. I have plans of my own for my new bride.
We all know what that means.
I want to show you the bedroom.
Yours or mine?
You truly believe we are to have separate rooms?
Well, the Queen herself has charged me with discovering Whistledown's identity, and you would not have me because Her Majesty knowledge.
The Queen herself. She's employed. She can't. Her duty is to the crown.
I would like to make a small but rather important announcement.
Penelope's going to shout it out. She's preggers!
I have asked Miss Marina Thompson to be my wife, and she has accepted.
Anthony's face. I was supposed to be married first. I mean, he should be happy. He didn't want to get married. None of the Bridgertons look happy. Minus Benedict.
You barely know the young lady. What on earth were you thinking?
I was thinking you would probably respond like this, and how little I would care to hear.
Do you think this is a joke? I should have taken you to brothels when you returned home from Eton. So if this is simply a matter of wetting your wick...
You really are an ass, do you know that?
Wetting your wick? What a euphemism.
It is not my fault, nor Marina's, that you cannot fathom true attachment.
You are still a child, Colin.
Bird. How old is he? What are these names? I mean, what are their ages?
But I would very much prefer to have your blessing.
Then I'm afraid I must disappoint you.
You have, in more ways than one.
Oh, Colin. Colin the caterpillar.
Should they have told us what it was truly like, never would we get anything else done at all.
She's jokes.
My younger sister Hyacinth is something of a student of history.
Very well, Your Grace.
I don't think whether you take this tour or not, the housekeeper will like you too much anyway.
Is that...
The former Duchess. A perfect Duchess.
Excuse me, miss, what's with that look? I love Daphne. She's nice, she's kind. You're too far apart. I hate things like this. Let's shout across the table.
Does this meet your approval?
Oh, without question.
In front of people? My thoughts exactly.
Where are we going?
Out!
To the bushes. This sounds like a Taylor Swift song. Standing in a nice dress, staring at the sunset. This is Wildest Dreams. Whilst they live out their wildest dreams. One of these times, they're gonna get pregnant.
Does that hurt? When you...
Quite the opposite. Not the sex montage. No, you cannot.
Our activities are quite spirited. I believed his physical inability to have children would preclude him from causing such difficult entanglements.
No, stop it, you make me blush. Oh, this is so funny.
You look very lovely today, Penelope.
Don't mock me.
Penelope.
Between the two of them, they really will make the most beautiful baby.
He is not the father.
She makes a fool of him already.
Oof. You are no fun anymore.
Was I ever?
Oh. Ooh. Penelope, just do the wildest thing and tell Colin the truth. I want to see the drama.
It's not just delightful to know now that our families will be joined forever.
Yes. Oh, I absolutely love it. The Featheringtons and the Bridgertons. United forever.
Et je ne suis pas bonne par votre numéro. Je n'aimerais pas que le Notre-Dame de bon temps soit reconnu.
I was wondering when this would come to light. You know, the whole fake French accent is part of her style.
That I've decided
The winner shall not be slaughtered.
that all three pigs have tied.
They're also disappointed. I feel like they hate her. I don't know why. I feel like everyone just has something against her.
Oddly enough, when I'm actually in the presence of children, I forget all about my own concerns.
It thrills me that you are satisfied with our married life as it is. Just the two of us.
I have all that I want just here.
Is she hiding something? Like, is she burying it down?
I'm sensing a honeymoon in foreign parts.
Where she can have the baby.
Oh dear, what can the matter be? Oh dear.
Oh dear, indeed.
Might I have a word?
Can't even escape her going into the hall.
You must understand this was no mere flirtation. Marina loves this man. She loves him still.
And yet she's marrying me. Trust me, Pen.
She is with child. She's gonna say it.
I wish we could be married this very minute. Then we could be alone together always.
Does she genuinely like him, or is she just trying to cover up the baby? Or she just doesn't want to be married to an old man? Oh, she's realised that it was a fake letter.
So they are not the same. The slant of the lettering, it is all wrong.
Your handwriting is not the exact same every single time.
They practiced George's signature, but even they could not get it perfect.
No, now why would they keep that paper? I'm sorry. I know it's for the plot, but why would they keep the piece of paper that had all the different trying of the names on it?
Even if it is true, George has still not replied to my letters. He has abandoned me.
Unless Lady Featherington is hiding them.
You love him.
What?
If I am to be the executioner of this childish infatuation, then so be it. Your love is an unrequited fantasy.
That's so mean. But is she just playing everyone because she's just trying to protect herself and her baby? Is this all they do whenever they have time together? What is she going to do with that tissue?
How does a woman come to be with child?
Your mother...
No, my mother told me nothing. Explain it to me. Precisely.
Precisely. Oh no, I wanted to hear the conversation. I want to see how she would explain it. Different position. She's doing it so he finishes inside her. He knows what she's doing. Is she going to be with child now? She's literally holding him down. You're mine.
Daphne!
Is she just gonna leave? What? Speak.
How could I? You lied to me.
I did not lie.
I trusted you. I trusted you more than...
Because he said he can't have kids.
Told you I cannot give you children.
Cannot and will not are two entirely different things.
Exactly.
You do not trick the one you love. You do not humiliate the one you love. But I do know one thing. I know that is not love.
Oh my God.
All is fair in love and war.
All's fair in love and poetry. What is in Lady Whistledown's letter today? What's in her newspaper?
For what thing is more fragile than the human heart?
Oh, Penelope. It's because she's losing Colin. So how old are they meant to be? Are they meant to be like 14? And that's what this childish infatuation is about.
I have learned that a grave fraud is afoot.
What is it?
He says that she's pregnant. He says that she's pregnant. And the mum thinks it's going to be because of Colin.
Miss Marina Thompson is with child. She has been from the very first day she arrived.
That is so bad. Lady Featherington's going to kill her.
Perhaps she thought it her only option. She knows no shame. Can the ends ever justify such wretched means?
Well, she's talking about Marina, but that's like Daphne and Simon going on. I think that is crazy that Daphne made Simon finish in her. And then to just cut to Lady Whistledown revealing that Marina is pregnant. They love cutting away from the saucy stuff to a little bit of spicy stuff. If I thought I enjoyed the first 3 episodes, these next 3 were insane, and I can't wait for the finale. What's going to happen with the outcome between Daphne and Simon? There's quite a bit of a rift right now that's been created between the 2 of them. And well, we know the end to Colin. Obviously, Colin's not going to go with her because well, she's lied about everything. She made everything up, and then obviously his mum won't let that happen. But that is it for this video. If you liked it, please do a like and subscribe for more for my reaction to the final 2 episodes of season 1. And then we get straight into season 2. But thanks for watching. Bye.